We are the thinkers and doers, the ones who took the traditional saying, seeing is believing, and stepped it up a notch. At Ursinus, doing is believing. By utilizing the power of and, you can combine your passion and ambition along with your strong sense of curiosity to conduct research, lead a team, design a major, and turn, can I do that? Into, I never knew I could do all this. And because we know success is about so much more than choosing the perfect major, we'll help you develop your talents, find new passions, and connect all of the things that make you, you. So when your time here is over, you'll go on to a life full of success. Success not only in the classroom, boardroom, or operating room, but also in your living room, neighborhood, and community for years to come. We'll provide the keys for the journey, but the drive, that will come from you. The drive is what will help you make the most out of your talents and become more than you ever thought you could. So come join us. We've got a spot for everyone. The scientist, the dancer, the athlete, the artist, the historian, the game changer, and whatever else you want to become. We can't wait to see everything you're going to do. Welcome to Bear Country. Welcome to Ursinus.
I'm John Beecher.
And I'm Laura Lee Lightwood-Mater, class of 2011 from Ursinus College.
Honored to be here today. When we met, Laura Lee was in her senior year, right?
It's true. I was living in Allevian as an RA on Main Street.
And actually, my sister went to Ursinus, so we have a deep Ursinus history.
We do. And shout out to all my Ursinus alumni that are watching today and current students. Proud Bear over here. We're going to start out with a song that we play all the time. We just love singing it together. And
yeah, it's the late great John Prine, and he used to sing this with Irish Dement. So the song's called "In Spite of Ourselves." She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. Looks down her nose at money and she gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. Never gonna let her go.
he ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. Caught him once when he was sniffing my undies. Ain't real sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his lady. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite the noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs, and she swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. But she takes a licking, keeps on ticking, never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo and a love bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's a howling at the moon. He's my baby, don't be maybe. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spy the noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves. Well, we were going to be outside today, but you can see it's a bit rainy. So we are fortunate to have this nice window to play in front of.
And we're fortunate to have power because part of where we are in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, doesn't have power right now. So.
That's true. Hopefully we'll stay. I think you just jinxed us. That's what I
sorry.
usually do.
I wanted to remind everyone to check out the Speaker's House Farm Stand, which is every Saturday in Trapp if you are local to the Collegeville area.
I remember when I was visiting you, they just started the farmers market, right?
We just started the farmers market, yeah. The environmental studies students, of which I was one, put together a farmers market. I don't know if that's still going. This might be a similar one, but it's every Saturday in Trapp. Check it out.
Extension of it, yeah. So we're going to play one more cover song here, and then we'll play an original. This song is by Dispatch. Love that group. It's called Bound by Love. Maybe we'll meet on the road from Darwin to Jericho. I hear the old one softly say, for the weak, for the strong, for the old, for the young, we are bound by love. Tell me they cross a river, but they cannot swim. I see my mama, she getting thin. She doing everything to keep us fed and warm. For the weak, for the strong, for the old, for the young. We are bound by love. Don't you know my sins? You're gonna go fast, going alone. Don't worry, I'm out in the field, taking it slow. Together we'll go. Oh, oh, oh. We are, we are, we are, we are, we are bound, we are bound by love. Will there ever be equality? No soldier, no refugee. Can we walk together now in peace? Oh, oh, for the weak, for the strong, for the old, for the young. We are bound by love. For the weak, for the strong, for the old, for the young. We are bound by love.
Bound by Love, y'all. Dispatch.
Yeah, great band. Great band.
We saw them in Philly one time.
At the Mahan Music Center.
That is a cool venue.
We are so blessed in this area to have so many great live music venues. And, I'm so grateful to Ursinus for doing this and keeping music alive in this rough time right now. It is a weird time to be a musician.
It's a weird time to be a human.
It is a weird time to be a human. That's true.
Anyone else feel that way?
But yeah, we still have technology, which has been really, really helpful. This tune is called Saturn Returns. It's an original song. And, it's just about being in the moment.
Written by John Beecher. And if you go to johnbeecher.com, you can check out an awesome music video for this song that was filmed in Colorado at the Sand Dunes National Park. And it's gorgeous.
Yeah. My good buddy, Louis Sparre, did the video. And if you've never been to Colorado, or if you've never been to Sand Dunes, you got to check it out. It is incredible. Yeah. My name is John Beecher, like the beach, Beacher. So if you just type that into Google, it's the first thing that comes up. Here's Saturn Returns. In a castle made flesh and bone, in the tower of my mind, I am alone. In a crowded memory, stranded and down on my knees. And I spread them out on the floor of dreams. Now I feel what it means. And I know the truth deep inside my heart. Only that, and that's where I'll start. Somewhere in the distance doesn't bother me. Everything I've ever done is history. Now's about the only place I want to be. 'Cause Saturn has returned. Yeah, my eyes have been burned. Oh, the fountain of youth, well, it springs from the well of truth. In this much I have learned. I got no idea where I'm to go. Set my sails for the wind to blow. But the wind, it only seems to blow when I give it up and I just let go. So I give it up and I just let go. How I feel is all I know. And I know the truth deep inside my heart. If only that, then that's where I'll start. Somewhere in the distance doesn't bother me. Everything I've ever done is ancient history. Now's about the only place I wanna be. 'Cause Saturn has returned. Yeah, my eyes have been burned. On the fountain of youth, well, it springs from the well of truth. In this much I have learned.
And the crowd goes wild. It's strange playing to a camera instead of to a live audience. So I hope there are actually people out there watching. And if so, thank you.
And I hope it sounds okay.
Yeah. It sounds good.
Sound is on us. So yeah, that's our deal here.
Yeah. Wanted to remind everyone too that there's a link below somewhere to check out the Art on Main. There are 2 faculty studio tours for that, so check that out. A little shameless plug for that.
Really cool.
Okay.
Where are we at here? Oh, here we go. So this is by a band known as The Band.
The Band.
Because they started out short. They started backing up Bob Dylan when he first went electric. And so people just called them The Band. And it stuck. And this is a tune that they're pretty famous for. It's called Ophelia. Boards on the window, mail by the door. Why'd anybody leave so quickly for Ophelia? Where have you gone? Old neighborhood just ain't the same. Nobody knows just what became of Ophelia. What went wrong? Was it something that somebody said? Mama, you know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. Ashes of laughter, the ghost is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Dark in my door. Was it something that somebody said? Mama, you know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I'd die for you. They got your number, scared and running, but I'm still waiting for the second coming of Ophelia. Come back home. They got your number, scared and running, but I'm still waiting for the second coming of Ophelia. Come back home. And for you younger folks out there might be watching, if you don't know about the band, check them out and watch The Last Waltz. If you've never seen that, that was their last show. It's one of the greatest musical documentaries of all time. It was the last concert they did, and everyone who was everyone back then played at that show. It is insane.
It's true.
Yeah, it's a really, really great documentary.
One other spotlight to check out is there is a spotlight on Maine with Professor of Theater, Dominic Scudera, who is a friend of ours and an amazing person all around. So check that out in the link either below or to the side or up. Or, I don't know where the link is.
Somewhere out
It's
there.
somewhere in the world.
This song is one of my tunes. It's called Rise Up, and it's the title of the last album I made like 700 years ago now, about 5 years ago.
Where can we find that album, John Beecher?
On the website.
Oh, at johnbeecher.com. Cool.
Also, I have a Facebook page and an Instagram, all that business. So if you want to check those things out and like them, that's always helpful. Yeah, but this is about knowing where your food comes from, knowing who your neighbor is, all that business. And it's becoming more and more relevant as we kind of enter some strange times. It's important to be able to rely on community. So
it's really nice to have a garden while going to the grocery store has been scary.
it has been. Yeah, we were very lucky to be able to have a garden.
That's true.
But also, just so you know, I have a loop station down here. So when you hear, me soloing over top of chords, it's not a backing track. It's all happening live. Just
all live on Maine
with
here at
technology.
their Science College.
Sit and open up your eyes as you watch the world go by. Every who and where and why's making you feel stranded. Realize you are not alone. There are many who don't feel at home, and it's time to let our thoughts be known that we don't understand it. Together we can rise above, be the ones we're dreaming of. Gather every ounce of love and learn how to demand it. Those of us whose hearts are brave will no longer be a slave, and hope and choose what you crave. It's time now to demand it and rise, rise, rise up, rise, rise, rise up. Look out to your local town, the food potential in your ground. Is your water supply sound? The question is worth knowing. How well can you self-sustain? Do you know your neighbor's name? If only those around remain. Well, could you keep on going? Those of us who really care about our water, food, and air. Drain it's not the drain, it's merit soil worth the sowing. The time has come to stand and fight corruption, builds and corporate might. The trend to do what's just and right is only just growing. So rise, rise, rise Rise up.
Rise up. Just a reintroduction. If you just signed on here, my name is Laura Lee Lightwood-Mater. I'm from the class of 2011 for Science College.
And I'm John Beecher, singer-songwriter from New Hope, Pennsylvania, and Laura Lee's husband. So.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, you're my husband.
I'm pretty sure last time
true,
I checked.
That's true. You got me.
Right, here's a Nora Jones song.
It's a Nora Jones song. I just love Nora Jones. Saw her in concert one time, Music Fest, and she's just dreamy. She's amazing. So
Agreed.
agreed.
You're pretty dreamy too.
Oh, thanks. You're kind of dreamy yourself, especially with that mohawk.
Yeah, it's my midlife crisis mohawk.
Nice. Well, I stumbled in the darkness. I'm lost and alone. Though I said I'd go before us to show the way back home. Is there a light up ahead? I can't go on very long.
Forgive me, pretty baby. Always take the long way home.
Money's just something you throw off the back of a train. Got a handful of lightning and a handful of rain. And I know that I said I'd never do it again. Oh, and I love you, sweet baby. Always take the long way home. I put food on the table and a roof overhead, but I traded all tomorrow for the highway instead. And watch your back if I should tell. Love's the only thing I've ever known, babe. One thing's for sure, pretty baby. Always take the long way home. You know I love you, baby, more than the whole wide world. You are my honey. Yeah, you are my pearl. So let's go out past the Reintroduction lights. We can finally be alone. Come with me. We can take the long way home. Ooh, come with me. Together, we can take the long way home. Ooh, come with me. Together, we can take the long way home.
Beautiful.
Yeah, snuck a little rhymer reference in there. I never lived in
Everyone heard it.
See what I did there? See what I did
All right. This is a newer song for me. It's called Hold On to the Light.
We got 2 more songs left for you.
Yes, this is true.
2 more original songs. By
2
John
more
Beecher.
original songs, and you'll see I'm all over the map. I do all kinds of different music. This is kind of a reggae tune, and it's a little self-explanatory. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Gotta confess, I'm kind of a mess. So stressed, barely get myself dressed in the morning. All of these clowns with their permanent frowns, that's uptight, left, right, straight, white, full shake, getting me down. But light is within, this light is above, and no more soul, no soul hearts, servants of love, yes they are. Gotta keep on my toes, no matter my woes. Can't get caught with my finger in my nose for too long. Whoa, whoa. And I don't wanna judge. Not here to hold a grudge. Not here to feed the fire of vengeance and desire. No, I'm not gonna bite, 'cause I refuse to fight. I know that I was meant to hold on to the light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hold on to the light. Gotta admit, folks seem a bit lost, living for a world of things and how much they cost. People are sad, people are mad, most just want what their mothers and their fathers wish they had. But life is a gift, a delicate dance, and to be who you are, it's a swing from a star. You know you only get this one chance. I'm gonna do what I know, let the rest go. Lead with my heart and reap what I sow. Be grateful for the love, grateful for the love, grateful for the love I got. Oh, I don't wanna judge. Not here to hold a grudge. Not here to feed the fire of vengeance and desire. No, I'm not gonna bite, 'cause I refuse to fight. I know that I was meant to hold on to the light. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hold on to the light. Who's to say just what is real? Reality gets twisted by the way we think and feel. If there's one thing that's clear to me, it's that anger breaks your heart, and love can set you free. Yeah, yeah. Only love can set us free. I don't wanna judge. Not here to hold a grudge. Not here to feed the fire of vengeance and desire. No, I'm not gonna bite, 'cause I refuse to fight. I know that I was meant to hold on to the light. I know that I was born to hold on to the light. I'm gonna hold on to the light. Oh, babe. I'm gonna hold on to the light. Hold on to the light, everybody. Don't let it go.
Don't let it go.
All kinds of ways to be divided. They're inventing new ways every second.
Seems that way.
Split us up and keep us weak. But we do have way more in common than we do have in
not in common.
In not in common. In Tutankhamun.
Yeah. When I am not singing with my husband, I am a birth doula, which means I advocate for people and coach people through childbirth. So if anyone is currently pregnant or knows that you will be soon and needs some advice or coaching, feel free to reach out. My page is lightwoodmaternity@gmail.com is my email. Or you can look
You got
on
a Facebook,
Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook, Lightwood Maternity.
Yeah, the particularly your Instagram is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean they're both great, but you can learn a lot, and I have learned so much about birth in the last year. It's been incredible.
An amazing occurrence that happens every day. Happened to all of us.
It is, again, I want to thank Ursinus for having us. This has been super cool. We got one more song for you. This song's called Gifts That Are Given. And my name is John Beecher, like the beach, Beacher. Just type that into Google. You can find me on the interwebs, Facebook page, all that stuff. And thank you. Have a great weekend. After this, I think there's going to be a little more going on. Right?
Yeah, stay tuned for this week's Kitchen on Main, which is up right after we're done playing.
Awesome.
And this box that I'm sitting on is called a cajon, and I'll be playing this for this last song here. It's got a bass here and a snare here. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that.
Here we go.
This is another John Beecher original called Gifts That Are Given.
Step into the world, grab my ticket in. I stand in line, see all the others open hands like I'm holding mine. Close to the heart, clenched in the fist, steady in the hand, round at the wrist. First is a novice, I ain't like cool, cause life is the lesson in between high school. So I walk blindfold to a blindfold, second guessing all that I used to assume. Where am I headed? Where is there to go? What do I love? And who do I know if the world's gonna change? I'm told to pull the better, cause I don't wanna watch, I wanna be a trendsetter. I want a part in this life that we're living. I wanna use all the gifts I've been given, cause I can't live and I can't sing and I will dance to whatever music I will bring. It's the same old story today as it always has been, and it always will stay. If you want to, you want to seize the day, then you got to be strong and fearless to stray. I can never find a straight path to believe in, cause everywhere I'm weaving, the step of Christmas even, as life's gravitation keeps on pulling me down. I get to rip in the beat and I forgot what I'm at. It's just people, thumbs on each other, filled with the fears we bestow on one another. All about the money, never about the soul. All about the pieces, never about the whole. I can find relief from only spending thoughts. I'm thinking I understand why so many turn to drinking, but I'll be strong and die with it. Rock, defeated out of no woman. It's the same old story today as it always has been, and it always feels the if you want to, you want to seize the day, then you got to be strong and fearless to stray. to be there isn't any. Life's great perceptions to many. Maybe it's the truth we perceive that are a cancer. Filling us with hope that one day we can find an answer. Hoping, loving, feeling, believing, all of what you can be. Some guys strong deceiving the eye of the beholder, vision of the truth. Innocence we left behind, artists and for me. Now was all that matters, now and all that ever will. And now is all that matters, so sit and just be still. It's the same old story today as it always has been, and it always feels day. If you want to be one that sees the day, then you got to be strong and feel it's too straight. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks so much for joining us for this live on Maine. Stay healthy, stay safe. Black Lives Matter. We love you all. Mwah.
And yeah, stay dry.
Stay dry. It's raining out.
All right. Much love. Thank you.
Thank you.
An alumna of Versailles College who is really excited to be the farm stand manager at the Speaker's House and involved in historic track. Everything here is done historically accurate to the time period. So at that time, gardens were built in increments of 11 feet. We're not exactly sure why, but this is a 44 by 44 foot garden. And that's pretty much seems to be standard in a lot of historical properties, as well as in garden plans from journals from the past. We have a farm stand here every Saturdays, May or June through October, weather permitting. And we sell pretty much anything anyone wants. If we have stuff that's kind of overgrown, we're more than happy to pull out some plants for people. But we also grow radishes, beets, carrots, leeks, lettuce, tomatoes. We can cut herbs for people, we dry herbs. Right now we have a ton of red currants. So we'll make jam with them, or sell them just so. Our feverfew is edible, the white flowers over there, as well as the chamomile, the bachelor's button, which are these really bright colored flowers there. Those are edible. So our nasturtium that are starting to come up, those really bright red flowers, they can also be yellow or orange, kind of a variety of colors, but those are edible. They kind of have an oniony flavor.
Okay.
Kind of fun in salads or something if you want to give it a little kind of extra kick. These are gooseberries.
Okay.
So they'll be ripe before long. Once they start kind of getting a purplish, they're ripe.
Okay.
But with the currants, they can pull their own if they're interested in pulling up carrots or beets. They're welcome to do that. We're happy to have kids to run around, and if they want to pick a flower or a leaf or something, they can do that. So we're kind of, doing our best to make it interactive. And I think a lot of times, whether they're the ones pulling up the carrot or we are, that it's kind of an exciting thing for them that, they're not just buying something from a grocery store shelf, they're picking something that they saw ripped from the ground a minute before, I think there's kind of something fun for a lot of ages too. It's fun for little ones to be able to pick a strawberry or pick a little berry. These plants, which are the lamb's ear, and those leaves are super soft, and they at some points in the mid to late 1700s were used as bandages. And then the soft leaves especially, I mean, of course they don't have adhesive, but they're kind of soft and do have some mild antiseptic properties.
You mentioned carrots and beets, and so is that in this specific? That's over there. Okay.
Carrots aren't quite ready yet, but once they are, we'll see them start to crown, which is when you see the very top of the kind of carrot head popping up above the ground. And so we'll sell stuff fresh, but we also will make jams, make pies, different things like that with plants in there. So we're kind of excited to be able to, now with the oven, as soon as we have the chimney, to be able to branch out and use some of our herbs and hops and things like that to bake. Of course, but we do have this little guy here. You're welcome to shine that flashlight in it if you'd like, but it is pretty deep. Wow. Cook or bake quite a bit in there. Yeah, at the Henry Muhlenberg house, there's like a big open fireplace. That there's a pot hanging and things like that. So it's, I guess, a little bit of a different style, but a fairly similar function. Okay. We also know that outside there was a smokehouse.
Oh wow.
Here, so it's a variety of different cooking methods. Yeah. So we have some chamomile there that we will use for chamomile tea. Some people also just buy them as seeds because they just a little tiny flecks of seeds. If they blow around, they will plant themselves. They'll root themselves pretty much anywhere. So where we set up our farm stand in past years, there are always little chamomile plants coming up in the grass and stuff. And just a couple of them blew away, and that was enough to start our own chamomile garden a couple feet away from the other one. Yeah, everything that we have here is something that we know would have been grown by a Pennsylvania German, something that we know would have been in the country at that time. So some of the plants, they originated from Central or South America, for example, but we know that by the mid to late 1700s, they would have already been in the country. So it's a majority of native plants, but some are naturalized, I guess.